everybody, welcome in. We're glad you could join us this evening. I'm here with my former team member, Miguelina Cryer. Hey, Miguelina.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, everybody.
I'm glad you're here. We're going to be introducing you to our brand new AI-powered attorney tool created by attorney Kurt Becker. We'll get into that a little bit later, but we're going to dive into session number 2. Last night, we did a purchase and sale agreement that was compliant to Alabama, and we built it right before your eyes in 10 minutes flat. So it was pretty cool how fast that went. Miguelina, what did you think about that?
Oh yeah, it was quick and it was easy.
Yeah, and that's all we need, right?
Yeah, and it was fun.
Yeah. So tonight we're going to be focused more on a JV agreement because everybody needs them. And if you're wholesaling or doing any kind of real estate investing, you're doing a bunch of those. If you have a team or if you're all by yourself, you're going to need to have a airtight, legally sound JV agreement. And that's what we're going to show you tonight. This tool is specifically designed for real estate investors. This is not ChatGPT where you're going to get general data floating out there. This is specifically trained on being all the terms, conditions, and legal things that you need for any type of contract, negotiations, and offers that you'll be making. So we're going to be doing a 10-day series where we're going to be capitalizing on all of the typical things you would find on a day-to-day basis as a real estate investor or as a wholesaler that you're going to come up against. And we're going to show you how quick, how easy, and how amazing really this tool is that attorney Kurt Becker built for solving these problems that we all kind of get stuck on. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. We're going to get you into the interface. And we're going to do a screen share here. Hopefully you can see that. And we're going to just start. Miguelina, you're going to just take it from here.
Okay, so I have the interface up. And I'm going to first ask it to give me a JV agreement. Create a JV agreement for the property at, okay, let me put the address in here. Paste. Oops, no, that's not it. Sorry. Let me get that real quick.
That's all right. You really can't mess this thing up, can you?
No, you can't. So it's, you just have the information. There you go. This is a property in Florida. So I'm going to start with that. So then it should tell me it should guide me along the way to creating the JV agreement. Okay, so here's my draft. Party A, Party B. I didn't put any of the names of the 2 wholesalers. So let's see, it gave me sharing the profit, management, decision making, how long, compliance with law. So it should be Florida, confidentiality. Okay, so I didn't know I needed all of this. So I'm going to go to the bottom, clear outline what each party is contributing, profit, how much, okay, management structure, how decisions will be made. Okay, so I need to, what we're doing in profit sharing. So add the following names to agreement. So let me see, it wants party A and party B. Party A, Miguelina Cryer, and party B, I'm going to put Tracy's name in there. Tracy Kearney. So it should fill out the top. Okay, there it is. Right. So I still need to tell it sharing of profit. Profit sharing. Sharing. 50% each party. Clearly outline what each party. Okay. Add party A. So I'm saying that party A, I'm party A, and I have the contract. Is responsible for providing contract with seller, and party B is responsible for providing cash buyer. All right, so let's see what it gives me now. All right, so the property responsible for providing the contract with the seller, responsible for providing a cash buyer for the property, 50% and 50%. So major decisions, including but not limited to the acquisition price, sell price in terms of the property must be agreed upon by both parties. Duration. So property is sold. First written above. Oh, date. I need to have it set the date as today. Set the date. The signing date as September 25th, 2024. And then governing law. Make agreement. Oh, it already did it. This agreement shall be governed by and construed in accordance with the laws of the state of Florida. So I don't need to tell it to do that. It already did it. Let's see. Yeah, what else do I need? Addresses for both parties, date of agreement. All right, there it goes. All right, so at this point, I don't know what else I would add. So I'm going to ask it to tell me what else I should add to this agreement. Onto the property is sold, or either party terminates this agreement. Okay, so tell me what else I should add to the agreement.
What type of agreement is it? Is it a wholesale?
JV to the JV to the wholesale JV agreement. Okay, let's see what it's. What is? Let it guide me. See what else I should add to it. Wholesale real estate transaction. There are several important clauses and considerations you may want to include to ensure that both parties are protected and that the agreement is clear. Here are some additional elements you might consider adding. Definition of terms. Include definitions for key terms used in the agreement, such as property assignment, buyer and seller. Specific roles and responsibilities. Okay. Beyond contributions. Exit strategy. Does not go as planned. This can specify how profits or losses will be handled. Okay. In the event the property does not sell within, either party may propose to terminate the joint venture with written notice. Oh, okay. Oh, I've never thought of that. I usually just don't do anything with the JV agreement. Okay, let's see. Wow, expenses and costs. How any expenses incurred during the joint venture will be handled. So shall be shared equally. Okay, so I wanted to take this clause, expense and costs, marketing and sales strategy. Okay. Include these suggestions into the JV agreement. All right, let's see what is it. Amendments. Wow. Okay. Okay, the purpose, definitions, contributions, profits and losses, management, duration, exit strategy. In the event that the property does not sell within 90 days, either party may propose to terminate the joint venture with written notice. So I can change that to 30 days, whatever term we set with the seller.
Yes.
Compliance, confidentiality, indemnification, dispute resolution shall be first addressed through mediation. Governing law, entire agreement. Neither party shall engage in wholesale transactions involving similar properties within 1 year of the termination of this joint venture agreement. I've never seen this non-compete clause in a JV agreement.
Yeah, I personally would take that out. That would be my opinion.
Yeah.
That would just prevent you from working with someone that you might want to continue to work with.
So I want to take away address review sections. All right, so I need to take away the non-compete clause.
And then, determine how, and if anyone has any questions, please drop them in the comments. We're happy to answer. Or if you have a specific term, condition that you use on your team or contract that you've, been using as a JV, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. I also think marketing is important, that they're not posting links to pictures or street address on social media. That would be something that you would do in private messaging.
It's not on here. Let's see.
And qualifying.
Okay, so I'm going to ask it to tell me. Okay, so I took that away. What should the marketing rules,
guidelines for
marketing what?
Just spelling deal, really.
Marketing marketing rules be on this JV agreement. All right, let's see what it says. Because I noticed that it had it didn't add anything about marketing on the agreement.
I think that's going to be the preference, to be honest. And
it is essential to outline clear guidelines to ensure both parties are on the same page. Okay. Marketing strategy for the property. The parties agree to utilize a combination of online marketing, social media advertising, and traditional advertising methods to reach potential buyers. Okay. So I would change that to say, to take away social media advertising. Materials approved by both parties. I like that. Branding and presentation. Any branding or logos to be used.
And this is where from case to case it's going to change.
Yeah.
So you could have them marketing on social media, but put a restriction that you wouldn't want them to include links to pictures or direct street address unless they were working with a cash buyer behind the scenes that was actually, vetted and qualified and ready to move forward. Then you would share that behind the scenes. You really wouldn't want them to be advertising a direct street address or links to pictures, because it's just it. Sometimes stuff just gets stolen, unfortunately. So a lot of this is going to give you the structure, and then you just personalize as you're doing what works for you based on your experience. We've all been burned in some at some point on some level with some form of a situation that we weren't aware of, and then sometimes that informs our decision on how we put that in the contract. So I think everyone's going to have a little bit of a different interpretation of what is important to them. So I think this gives a very rock solid framework, and then you can just tweak it to make it more acceptable to how
they're the marketing rules that it added. Mm-hmm. So then I can go through the marketing rules and just make tweaks to what I want to change based on the JV agreement that my JV partner and I entered into.
Yes. And what I love about it is giving you the ideas that you might not have even thought about in the first place.
Yeah, because like I'm just asking it, to tell me what should I add in here, and it just tells me, and then I can pick and choose what I want.
There's a plethora of options. It's amazing.
So let's see. This one, the use of technology, I would insert like what software we would use. Should be tracked in a shared platform. Communication, agree to meet biweekly to discuss marketing strategies, results, costs. All marketing expenses will be shared equally. I like that. Appearance, it may include both parties' branding. Okay, I like that. The approval needs to be approved by both parties. Yeah. Okay. Should I ask it what else?
You can
look good?
Or as long as you like.
It looks good.
There's way more on this JV agreement than any JV agreement I have.
There is. Yeah. There is. But it's strange because I feel like I've entered into JV agreements that were very simple, but it still had a lot of questions unanswered.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit dangerous, because if things come up, there's nothing written to say how you deal with them.
Well, for me, it's total peace of mind, because when we were marketing a volume of properties, and we might have gotten in a situation where our cash buyer pool really wasn't interested in what we had, we would connect with other really high level quality wholesalers that had maybe a different buyer pool. And what I like about this is it's kind of like it sets you on autopilot a little bit, where you don't feel stressed about what's going on. That other wholesaler has signed something that's, a really rock solid agreement that you trust, that you feel protected, and you don't have to stress over what's going on when you're not looking, because it's very clear what your expectations are. And I wouldn't recommend a 15-page JV agreement. I would recommend really looking at the outline here, what is suggested, and really thinking through what matters most to you, and what is specific to, how you operate. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody.
Yeah.
But I think it gives you a very generous options to consider that. I don't know about you, but I've never seen this many.
I've never seen this many. I would definitely pare down the marketing rules. But have it spelled out how you want marketing to be done, because of that chance that someone will get the information out there, and someone will undercut you because they have the information and they don't have an agreement with you.
Right. You don't want the street address or the links to the photos just put out on Facebook groups. That sort of.
Let's see. To utilize combination of online marketing. So May include, okay, so like I would put it in under branding and presentation. Maybe. Yeah.
And
And
so this is just a live example of how you're going to get familiar with the interface, how it's going to help guide you through the process. It's going to give you the terms and conditions that are, maybe you're not going to consider and use all of them, but it's going to give you a very robust list of things that you definitely need to consider. I've not seen too many high quality JV agreements out there. This is, in my opinion, pretty amazing. All the options that you really do have to consider. So it will be unique to you. And so, for the sake of time, we're not going to belabor every little detail here. We just wanted to show you the overall process of how you can just input a very little bit of information, and the guidance that you receive through your experience using this tool is pretty extraordinary. By the way, while Miguelina's typing request here, this was created by an attorney. Attorney Kurt Becker has created this. He has formerly owned his own title company. He's an entrepreneur, owns his own health and wellness company. He's also done a ton of deals himself, and has a vast experience in real estate contract law, and has created this tool as a solution for, number one, streamlining, speed, ability to operate as a solopreneur, and to be able to put out volume, which many people get stuck on. They can't stay consistent because a lot of people are doing this part-time or as a side hustle. This solves the issue of efficiency and giving you the ability to really get your contracts done in lightning fast speed. Now, we're obviously playing around.
I was going to say, I'm really playing around with this because I added marketing materials shall not include the property address. The address will be forwarded to interested parties upon request. So yeah, this is pretty extensive JV agreement. And then when I finish, I just send for processing.
Yeah, and you're the send for processing, once you purchase the interface, this interface becomes yours, and there's no membership fees. It will be updated in the background. You'll receive tech and customer support for the product, as well as sending that for processing means on contracts, it will be sent and then formatted in the individual state format for their contract. So whatever Florida's purchase and sale agreement is, or whatever those formats are for those contracts, it will automatically do it for you, which is outstanding. And it will be compliant for your state, which I think is pretty incredible. I think the ability, what is your feedback on when you started to see your options in there, Miguelina, and you were starting to see things that you didn't think of before? What was your reaction to customizing it for you?
Yeah, so I like to be able to pick and choose, and because then I can then look at everything and then create my own template of what I want all my JV agreements to look like. And then I can tweak that. So that's nice that it gives me all the choices. And then I know what I need in there. Because you first start to put it together and you might have a kind of an idea of what you want, but you're not sure of what legally you should have in there. And this guides you right through it.
Yes, because we've all been burned. We've all have a story. We all have a bad experience. We've all had, oops, I wish I would have known that. The AI-powered attorney is your oops factor insulator. It's going to prevent the mistakes, which are costly, can be very expensive if your name is on the line and you are not aware of what you are accountable to or what you've left off the contract that you didn't even know you needed. So this is really going to be your safety factor for legally compliance, legal compliance. Moving forward, you now have this confidence.
Yeah. So yeah, it's your company name. You're working with a JV wholesaler, and they know you come with this contract, and they know that you know what you're talking about.
Yes. And I love that there's no stress in the interface. You're just in there and it's just got a wealth of knowledge, but it's tailored specifically to what you need. And then you decide how to customize it. If anyone has any questions for us regarding creating a JV contract or how the interface works, we're here to answer questions. We'd be more than happy to share the final product in a document so that you can get a better feel for it once it's complete. So we'll finish that out for anyone who's interested. You can let us know if that would be helpful to you. But we are launching the AI-powered attorney, really getting it out there. And we are super excited about it because as somebody who's owned and operated a team and have done virtual wholesaling, Miguelina, you can attest the bog down of paperwork and sometimes the uncertainty of whether or not it's correct or not. This alleviates all of that and makes you feel confident moving forward. Moving forward, we're going to be doing, I think we're on a countdown. We've done 2. We're going to do 8 more. Where we're going to be talking creative finance offers. We're going to be talking about negotiating deals when you've put a contract together and a seller or an agent or somebody comes back with feedback and now you have to adjust your offer. And we're going to do negotiations live. Yep, in the interface. We're going to show you how to create a rock solid offer depending on different scenarios. So we hope you'll join us to see all of the different possibilities that you can have with this AI contract attorney. We're really super excited about it. I don't know about you, Miguelina, but I personally cannot imagine, and I'm not just saying this at all, I really don't think I could imagine moving forward without it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've learned a lot just in the few times I've used it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Simple, easy, and put a smile on your face every time.
Every time. I'm surprised every time.
I'm not paying her to do this, by the way. This is just all whatever she says is fine.
Yeah.
But we're excited to get this in your hands. I'll drop a link. You can check out the website. You can purchase the AI-powered attorney today. It's available on payment plans. There's as low as $30, I believe $33 a month. You can, if you want to get it on a payment plan, you can. Once you purchase it, it is yours for life. No membership fees, no yearly fees or anything like that. It is yours and it will be upkept in the background, which is pretty outstanding. If you're a coach or an influencer or you have a Facebook group like I do, and you want to empower your community and those that you're influencing with AI-powered tools, maybe you yourself have not implemented them into your business, but you know that it's time because AI is here. We either catch it or we get behind. And unfortunately, we don't want to get behind on this because this is where real estate's at. And it's going to be moving quicker, and we're here to support you by adopting this tool into your business. So if that's you and you're looking for an additional revenue stream, we're looking for strategic partners that are influential over if you have coaching clients or, again, a Facebook group or community, maybe a school community, whatever it is, and you want to have additional revenue stream and empower your community to adopt AI tools, this could be an outstanding possibility. So please drop any comments or questions. We're happy to answer. I'll drop the links in the chat. Miguelina, as always, thank you. We're going to be back again doing another live. I'm not sure. Do you have any idea what's up next for tomorrow?
Yeah, it is. Hold on, because I was just looking at it. Negotiating and crafting a wholesale offer.
Okay, so we're going to negotiate in the tool. And we're going to put Kurt Becker to the test, and I know he will deliver. So we'll see you tomorrow. And if, again, this will be recorded, it'll be thrown in my Facebook group as well, but you'll be able to capture it there. I'll throw the link to join the group. Not going to leave the recording on my regular profile, though. So you'll have to join the group to get the replay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
See you later.